everybody, it's Stephanie West, and I have a really great tech tip that's really helpful while you're out with people. Maybe you're at an open house, maybe you're with some clients showing properties. And I know that I'm not the best sometimes remembering numbers, and this is a way that I can remember. I don't have to remember the numbers for this particular neighborhood. The stats are right here within the Keller Williams app. So let's look at that real quick. I think this would be a tool that you may be very helpful to you and you would use all the time. So let's go into our KW app, which is this nice little red app, the KW. Let's open that up. And like you see on the screen, there's a lot of really useful features. But what we're going to do is go down to the very right-hand bottom corner underneath the plus sign. There's 3 parallel lines. Roe on his trainings always refers to it as like a little hamburger, so to speak. But let's click on that button and we're going to see this applet, and it's going to give us a couple different fun things we can use. But for what we're doing today, open the second one, which is map. And when you open the map, if you have your location preferences on, it's going to show you where you are in Southern California, wherever you may be. And right now it's showing that I am in Hemet. I was hosting an open house in Hemet today. So what it's going to do is it's going to show you all of the neighborhoods in Hemet or wherever you may be, Indio, La Quinta, Palm Desert, wherever you're going to be. It's going to show you all the neighborhoods, and it's going to show the borders that you can send neighborhood nurtures, listing alerts, those items to your clients. So right now it says that I'm in East Hemet. So what we would like you to do is that white box that has the name of the neighborhood, East Hemet, go ahead and click on that. And you see that it's going to show you 3 options. It's going to give you an option to share details about the neighborhood. That'll let you text, email, airdrop the information to your clients or send it to them and they'll have the information, which will link directly to your Keller Williams branded website. And for what we're doing first, let's hit view details so you can see what it looks like. So you can see up above, it went to my personalized Keller Williams webpage, and it's giving you stats about East Hemet. It's going to give you market stats, show you properties for sale. It's going to also show you the school information or transit information. So you can see here it's showing the borders, it's showing all these properties, and it's going to show you a general market summary to start. Gives you the average list price, average days on market, and listings. Then it starts to say what's the locals say about the neighborhood, what do they like. You can scroll left or right, and then it's going to show you a more detailed market snapshot. It's going to show you active stats and the sold stats. So you can see here active listings in this bordered area is 20 listings, 5 are pending, average list price and the average days on market, and it will go a step further and give you the average price per square foot. Same thing, shows you what has sold recently. 7 recent sales, 66 days on the market, average sold price, sales price is $472,000. And the average price per square foot. If you scroll down a little bit more, it lets you toggle between all of the properties that are for sale in this neighborhood. This works out really great. Like if I'm showing this listing, there's a sign down the street and my client goes, well, what about that one? How much is that one? How many bedrooms is that house? You can actually go here or go to the map above and see what those houses are. And then down at the bottom, it's going to give you information about the schools. And you can click on these listings and it will open it up in the consumer app, but we're not going to do that today. Then go back to the neighborhood and let's push that button again in white for East Hemet. And there's another really good, cool feature. Let's say I'm with somebody at an open house and they give you their information. They would like information about this neighborhood, or let's say I'm showing this listing and this buyer is going on and on about how much they like this neighborhood. And oh, I love East Hemet, I love this street. And you want to, normally we'd write some notes for that, and when we get back to the office, we would put them on some kind of search, right? Well, here's a way that we can do it right here from the app. We can actually do it while the client's outside looking at the pool or looking in the garage. So what we're going to do is the first option, add neighborhood to contacts. Push that tab. Then it's going to open all of the contacts that are registered in your command. And that's one reason that's really important to have all of your contacts in your command. So then you could do this really quick. So let's type in my test account for our this example. So you can see here's my Steph West. This is like my little test account. And it's going to say add neighborhood to contacts. So let's hit in the upper right hand corner, let's hit save. So you can see this opened up, and see in the black at the bottom, neighborhood added to contact. So I added East Hemet to this contact in less than probably 10 seconds. So let's go back to our main screen and let's see what that looks like. So if you go to the very bottom, the second icon from the left-hand side, it looks like a little silhouette. That's the contact button for your contacts. So let's push that button. Let's look for the contact we just added it to, which is my test account, which is Steph West. And let's open that up and let's see what it shows. So if I scroll down past the contact information to neighborhoods, you can see here under neighborhoods over on the very right-hand side, East Hemet. So I added on my command app, I added a neighborhood nurture for East Hemet to the contact for Steph West. And I did that without having to use a computer, without having to go into command, not having to look up the contact, not having to look up an address, without having to really do anything other than maybe, I think it was 2 or 3 taps. So I think you can see that this would be really helpful and beneficial while you're out in the field, while you're at an open house, while you're talking to people, to be able to have the market stats for every neighborhood in the desert just there in your pocket. So try this next time you're out with some people, play with it at your next open house, offer to send the market stats. And then the one thing that's really great about it is that it also is driving people to your website. It's driving people to your KW website. If they ask for questions about listings, about the market, it's going to be branded to you, and any questions are going to go to you. So I hope you give this a try next time you're at an open house, and keep looking at the features of the app. And if there's anything else that you would like to learn, let myself or Lori over at Palm Springs know, and have a great